about you. Once again, for those of you who thinks it does nothing but rains in Seattle, it's not true. There's at least 2 sunny days every year. Well, at least 1 sunny day every year. But no, during the summer, it's nice and pretty like this. Look at this. And we're not actually even into summer yet. Current gen, last night went pretty well. I think the last couple of people left around midnight. We had some interesting and humorous discussions about a number of things throughout the evening as after we finished up our study of Isaiah, which is going quite well, I think, as well. I like the book of Isaiah. This morning I am actually headed to the network office, the Northwest Ministry network office in Snoqualmie.
Birthday. Light a candle, blow it out. Yeah.
But I am very thankful that I just lived 20 miles down the road. My wife, Mandy, and the kids are at co-op just like every Monday, except during the summer, obviously. But they go to the co-op. There's quite a few kids that are a part of that. It's for homeschoolers. Give them a chance to get a feel for, I guess, a school setting besides home. I don't know. They got friends there and that kind of thing, so that's good. They enjoy it. And they've got like regular classes, and music class, choir, and art, you know, all that good stuff. Some science classes and things. And after that, I think they'll be heading to track practice at Game Farm Park. Get to run around and throw some discus and some shot put. Now, I lived a lot of different places growing up. My mom was in the Navy, and we lived at a few ports of call, obviously. She worked in the torpedo shop, by the way, the torpedo bay. And so we lived in places like Guam and the Philippines for a bit, and then on either coast here in the U.S., East Coast, West Coast kind of deal. There we go. The last place that we lived before we moved here was actually Hurlong, California. It's up in Northern California in the Sierra Nevada mountain range. It's actually Sierra Army Depot. That's where it was at. The munitions depot up there in the middle of the high desert. There is nowhere I've lived that is as green as the Seattle area. It's insane. It's just, if there's any inch that is open and not covered with concrete, have straight up a tree growing out of it, or grass, or weeds, or something green.
Here, use this. Watch fingers. That'll be easier than the spatula. Now mix it really well before you add any more flour.
That's why when this cake has it's like a hot stick. Make sure there's a slice of cream in the
Yeah, that's good. Make sure you get it off.
And I like the local news. And honestly, I like hearing from both sides. Not because I'm a moderate or because I'm all that tolerant of beliefs that don't line up with my own, but just because I get bored. It's very boring when you just listen to people that you agree with constantly. It's like, yeah, I get it. Yep, I agree. No. You want to be challenged every once in a while, and you do want to listen to the other side and hear what they have to say, and formulate an attack. Just kidding. I won my first iPhone from them. It's insane. This was back when they were 710 a.m. And so my son and I were playing like Lego Star Wars or something, and we're sitting there playing the game, and I had the radio turned up and turned on, and I don't usually do that in the house. It's usually the car or my office or whatever. And he's like, "What are you doing, Dad?" And I said, "Well, I'm trying to win an iPhone. If they call my name, then Daddy gets an iPhone." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And so we kept listening. We just kept playing, and they didn't call my name or anything. And anyway, that night I go to tuck him in, and we're praying. And as we pray, he just says, "And Jesus, please help my daddy win that iPhone." And I was like, "Aw, it's super cute. My little guy's praying for me to win an iPhone." I'm like, that's okay. Thank you though, buddy. Whatever. And so anyway, I get up the next morning and I miss the announcement of who won an iPhone. And so I don't know why, but I actually just called them. And I said, "Hey, whose name did you just call?" And they said, "Well, why?" And I said, "Just making sure." And they said, "What's your name?" And I said, "Joshua Boggs." And they said, "Joshua Boggs, you're the one we just called." And I'm like, "No way!" And I went and I told my son. He's like, "Yeah, Dad, it's because I prayed." And I was like, "That's rad."
How did I get that color? You're getting pink. I'm painting Donald Trump.
What?
Really?
Yep. And it's gonna hunt
Just
all
the
my
disappointment.
I'm going in, guys.
Woo!
You're just now starting paying?
Oh, I used a little bit of brown, that's why.
That scares me.
That scares us too.
That's a future politician right there.
Just let it be.
You got the hair down pretty good.
Everything else okay.
James's hair is what Donald Trump's hair used to probably look like.
Cut it off. Go
Right?
No
It was nice and thick.
Keyword you said used to be.
Alrighty guys, well I'm here at the network office. Gonna find a spot to park and then make my way in and see what's on the agenda for today. Palmy Ridge. That's where we're at, it's in Snow Palmy.
Honestly, we're not doing anything right.
Yeah.
But it did. I just sitting here, if I went to our lead pastor and just had the conversation, "Pastor, could we give $1,000 to Speed the Light this year?" He would just say yes. And so I should have that conversation. And that's
let some adults get involved.
yeah. Well, and again, part of our church culture is that we fund ministry out of our budget. We honor faithful
Got
giving.
it.
Period.
Got it.
Went through an interesting little kind of exercise at the beginning about decision making, and one of the things that can really harm your ministry or even your life, honestly, is when you become so paralyzed with fear that it affects your ability to make decisions that need to be made. And it was just a little exercise in going through and, talking, being open about what those decisions are that are going to be really tough, but they need to be made. Because if you just leave them alone, guess what? Nothing changes. And you really need to confront those things that are going on in your life, in your ministry, that are only going to get worse unless you actually take them head on. And making sure that you are able to see why and what those things are and what you need to do to move forward with those decisions that need to be made, making those courageous decisions. We had a good lunch, had some salad, my wife will be happy about that, and more cheese and guacamole, and more cheese and guacamole, and more cheese and guacamole.
I wasn't recording. Guess what your brother drew and painted in class today?
What?
Same thing he drew last week.
So we just painted it instead of.
Do you remember what he drew?
Javon J. Trump.
Yes. So today he has a painted version. Yeah, I know, right?
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. I don't know the words to this song anymore. Well, I just can't wait to get on the road again.
Hi, buddy. Oh, wow. Hi, Sophie. Sophie just kind of dances because she's a little plump to be jumping around these days. Hi, guys. Oh. Really, Jack? Really? Hi, Sophie. Hi.
You are right with the little wiggle.
Okay, you're good to hit the road.
What doesn't kill you makes you strong. Ready for track in the 87-degree weather. It's actually freezing in here because
That's not how much cheese.
it's actually freezing because they have the air conditioner.
It's nice.
Yep.
Stop watching me eat. Stop watching me eat.
Who are you telling that?
You.
But you
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Anyone have something small and pointy?
Javon, why are you rubbing your retainers up against your teeth?
Do you have food in them? That's so gross.
Extra meals.
Extra meals.
Seriously, anybody have anything small and pointy?
Nada.
No.
Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it.
What?
Yeah, I'll use a toothbrush.
You asked
Do you-
for something
I like your drawing
sharp
today,
and
Javon.
pointy.
I like your drawing for today.
It has toothpaste on it. That was bad. It has toothpaste
What was
on
that?
it. You-
Oh, that,
What is
that?
Don't spit in the car.
What is that?
It's a toothpaste toothbrush.
No, there's like little dust all over it that tastes like
toothpaste.
It's better when you actually use
You
it
have
as
to wet it,
toothpaste
yeah.
and wet it.
It's like on the back of the brush, there's dust that tastes like bad medicine.
It's toothpaste. Powdered toothpaste.
Growing in perfect form, you're going. When you hear the extra, that's emotion, that's everything else coming out as ah! And I want to hear it every time, but I don't. I hear.
Because it's a dog.
Yep, that's funny. That's pretty funny. Helen Keller and her beloved cat kittens.
It's not funny.
Everybody think, close the door.
That's pretty funny.
That's
not
really
funny.
funny.
Be careful, keep calm, and don't be afraid.